ಈಗ ಇವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕರ್ಗ he is unable to carry. That's the whole issue. Then I don't want any incident to happen that would damage public. That's all. It's not, we are not on say he has to do it or he has to do it. A person who is fit enough should do it.
Yenagide blood. 3 years I have carried the karga earlier.
No, that's all right. That's over.
But now they cannot say that I am unable to carry because I have done it 3 years, three times.
When?
Which years?
2023 ಅಲ್ಲಿ
2023
Oh, no, no.
23 ನಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. The same Ramesh has carried the karga.
ಯಾವಾಗ ರಮೇಶ್ ಕ್ಯಾರಿ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು?
16, 18 and 23.
16, 18 and 23.
23.
23 ಏನ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಆಯ್ತು?
23 ಅಲ್ಲಿ he is unable to melod the report submitted in page number 7.
That's the problem. See,
ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ರಿಪೋರ್ಟ್
ಆ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಅಲ್ಲ. ರಿಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಇವ್ರಿಗೆ ಪರ್ಮಿಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟೀಗ, then tomorrow something happens, who is responsible?
ನೋಡಿ ಈಗ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ, what the court has held is earlier, because this has come about with about a 20-year, 10-year, 15-year history.
No, ide I've heard him completely.
And earlier I have been declared as the hereditary archak in a suit filed by the committee members. That is Arjunappa. Once I have been declared as a hereditary archak by a civil court in its findings, still this Chandrappa, the so-called Chandrappa whom they represent, he tried to get the rotation, he tried to get the kargaship, the carrying power. The Tahsildars and the entire setup favored him for 2 or 3 times, few times. Let us say a few times. Then, my lord, what happened? In the intervening period, the matter reached the division bench.
No, I've heard him completely. I've seen all those orders.
But I'm just
the only thing is whether he's fit enough to carry karaga. That's all.
Then, Lord, the hereditary archakship must flow from Arjunappa to Ramesh. Manoj Kumar is there.
No, he is not married, I believe.
Married in the
Maru is married.
No, he is not married and he is unable. He cannot carry karaga. That is the ritual, sir. What is this?
Rituals, it is one of the conditions.
What Tahsildar is doing is, Tahsildar against us, he is setting up every obstacle to prevent us from carrying.
ಈಗ somebody let someone carry karaga peacefully. We will resolve this issue for the next time by the next time karaga comes about.
7 times this arrangement has been made at the last minute. 7 times.
Why do you come in the last moment?
And for 7 times again.
No, this is a 2022 matter connected.
All these 19 matter is also there.
No, ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಇದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ we will decide ಈ ಕರಗ ಯಾರು ಕ್ಯಾರಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿ. Next year ಇಂದ will streamline everything.
Can I just take your lordships to the last judgment of division bench of this?
I have seen
approved by the Supreme Court.
Definitely I have seen.
Kindly see that judgment.
Come to page 155, last paragraph, paragraph 7.
Within the parameters of that judgment.
Correct, and that is affirmed by Supreme Court also.
Affirmed by Supreme Court. In the circumstances.
No, I have seen this order. Judgment. Read it over and over again.
153, Lord, internal page 6 last.
Adu odide.
Merely because adondu tamak torsbidu. Kindly see internal page 6. Merely because
this ನೀವು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಒಂದು ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ. ಇವರಿಗೆ ಕರಗ ತಗೊಂಡೋಗಕ್ಕೆ ಕೆಪಾಸಿಟಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಇದು ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ವೇಗ್. Keep everything open, always vague, and generate litigation. One order correct ಆಗಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ litigation will end. That ನಿಮಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಇಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ litigation end ಆಗೋದು. Every year litigation ಇರಲೇಬೇಕು.
Kindly see page number 7 of the order.
Page number 7 of the order.
6. The last line in 6 block.
Which page?
Page number 7.
153.
Now order.
Now order.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಇದು ಒಂದು ಓದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅದನ್ನ I'll just take the lordships. Merely because on an earlier occasion in the year 2009, Chandrappa was permitted to carry the karga cannot be a ground for the Tahsildar to allow him to carry out the karga if the appellant is an hereditary archak and appellant too is his son. In the said earlier round of litigation, it is already decided there cannot be a bar for any person to carry a karga if he is gainfully employed elsewhere. But this court cannot forget that during the relevant period, certain rituals have to be observed and so and so, so and so. So therefore, parameters were drawn in this judgment, saying that hereditary archak is the only person who can be granted. There can be no window for any other person to get it.
Who is this Chandrappa?
Chandrappa is a total outsider. He came masquerading as a committee member earlier. And earlier in 2009, a committee instituted the suit saying this whole thing must be given to the committee to manage. The committee was
now he has whoever ritual is yavat karga iradu
12th ತಾರೀಕು. Now Lord, kindly see the 2000 after this division bench order, I succeed in the Supreme Court also.
Correct.
So that entire success and what I have achieved in the judgments is taken away by a Tahsildar. Kindly see.
Where is that Tahsildar's order?
That Tahsildar's order is 2000 page number annexure A order.
Page 167.
Page 167. 27. First of the order after the Supreme Court. He virtually overrules the Supreme Court order, blood, by citing it.
167.
Alla, 23. 27. Before 27, kindly see 21, blood. 21. 21 nalli, 21 nalli, he refers to materials 1 to 9, where Supreme Court order is mentioned, High Court order in RSA is mentioned.
All right,
Yes, and the division bench judgment is mentioned.
all right.
Now, Lord, in the meantime, then he considers each one of them, all these 9 materials, at page 23,
All right.
and extracts the division bench, culls out the division bench opinion, I mean, the final judgment. Then para 13, page 24, column 6, Lord, page 24, column 6. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾನ್ಯ ಸರ್ವೋಚ್ಚ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯವು SLP ಅನ್ನು ವಜಾಗೊಳಿಸಿರುತ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು, then he considers by himself what is an hereditary archak and hereditary office. Para 13. ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಹಿಂದೂ ಧಾರ್ಮಿಕ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ಧರ್ಮದಾಯ ದತ್ತಿಗಳ ಕಾಯ್ದೆ ಸೋಂಟು ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ನಿಯಂತ್ರಣದಲ್ಲಿರುವ ದೇವಾಲಯಗಳ ಅರ್ಚಕರುಗಳನ್ನು ಅನುವಂಶಿತ ಆಧಾರದ ನೇಮಕಾತಿ ಘೋಷಣೆ ಮಾಡುವ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ವ್ಯಾಖ್ಯಾನ ನೀಡಲಾಗಿದೆ, ಕಲಂಗಳ ವಿವರ. Then after all this, he comes to the order. Then Lord, ಆದೇಶ. ಆದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಮೂಲ ವೈನಿಕುಲ ಸೇವಾ ಸಂಘ ಶ್ರೀ ಮಂಜುನಾಥ್ ಬಿನ್ ಲೇಟ್ ಕೃಷ್ಣಪ್ಪ, ಶ್ರೀ ವೆಂಕಟೇಶ್ ಬಿನ್ ಚಿಕ್ಕಮುನಿಯಪ್ಪ, ಶ್ರೀ ಮುನ್ರಾಜು ಬಿನ್ ಸೋನ್ಸೋ ಇವರುಗಳು ಅನುವಂಶಿಕ ಅರ್ಚಕತನದ ಹಕ್ಕನ್ನು ಕೋರದೇ ಇರುವುದರಿಂದ ಇವುಗಳನ್ನು ಪರಿಗಣನೆ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡಿರುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಶ್ರೀ ಎ ರಮೇಶ್ ಬಿನ್ ಪೂಜಾರಿ ಅರ್ಜುನಪ್ಪ ಮತ್ತು ಚಂದ್ರಪ್ಪ ಬಿನ್ ರಾಜಪ್ಪ ರವರುಗಳು ಉತ್ತರಾಧಿಕಾರ.
Now, who are the hereditary archaks here?
Hereditary archak is Arjunappa only, who's been declared in the 2009 suit.
So,
Arjunappa's son is Ramesh, A. Ramesh.
Ramesh, who carried karaga on 16, 18 and 23.
23, yes. Now,
So 17, 19 ಏನಾಯ್ತು?
17, 19 ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ಇವರು ಈ ಅರೇಂಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮೂಲಕ ಚಂದ್ರಪ್ಪನ ಇನ್ಸರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು.
ಯಾಕೆ? ಬಿಡೋಣ.
ಇಲ್ಲ,
Without every-
I may permitted to read my.
Every person who starts the karga, there will be a beginning point for him. So he cannot
I'm
be
not on that.
non-suited on the ground that.
Two things. One is his obesity is whatever he said, that he cannot
That
carry
is not
karaga.
stated in the 2025 order by the
My
Tahsildar.
lord,
In the
the
2025 order.
coordinate bench observes that, my lord, one of the applicants came to be rejected on the ground that he was barred by age, and other 5 applications were rejected, including the petitioner on the ground that they were bachelors and not married as on the date of the application. One. And secondly, my lord, for all the 3 times, this year report speaks, my lord. 2016, 18 ಮತ್ತು 23 ವರ್ಷಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಕರಗ ಹೊರಲು ಈ ನ್ಯಾಯಾಲಯದಿಂದ ಆದೇಶಿಸಿದ್ದು 2016ನೇ ಸಾಲಿನ ಕರಗ ಮಹೋತ್ಸವ ಯಶಸ್ವಿಯಾಗಿ ಕರಗವನ್ನು ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣವಾಗಿ ಪೂರ್ಣಗೊಳಿಸಿರುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಈ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿತ್ರಾಣಗೊಂಡು ಕರಗ ಮಾರ್ಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಭಕ್ತಾದಿಗಳಿಗೂ ತಲುಪಿರುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಈ ಕುರಿತು ಆನೇಕಲ್ ಪಟ್ಟಣದ ಸಾರ್ವಜನಿಕರು ಮತ್ತು ಭಕ್ತಾದಿಗಳು ಅಸಮಾಧಾನ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಪಡಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. 2018ನೇ ಸಾಲಿನ ಕರಗ ಮಹೋತ್ಸವ ಪ್ರತಿವಾದಿಗಳು ಆದೇಶಿಸಿದ ಒಂದ್ ನಿಮಿಷ ಇದು ಅದನ್ನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
2025.
ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ
Past
ಈ
few days ago.
ವರ್ಷವೂ ಸಹ ಅವರು
Past 5 days
ನಿಮಿಷ
ago.
ಸರ್, ಈ ವರ್ಷ
5 days
ಸಹ
ago.
ಅವರು
He directed
ಕರಗವನ್ನು
him to pass an
ಯಶಸ್ವಿಯಾಗಿ
order.
ಪೂರ್ಣಗೊಳಿಸದೆ
5 days
ನಿತ್ರಾಣಗೊಂಡು
ago.
ನಿಗದಿಯಾದ 18 ಬೀದಿ ತಲುಪಲು ವಿಫಲರಾಗಿರುತ್ತಾರೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ 2022 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದರಲ್ಲೂ ಚುನಾವಣೆ ನೀತಿ ಸಂಹಿತೆ ಉಲ್ಲಂಘನೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಪ್ರತಿವಾದಿ ಸೋಯನ್ಸ್ ಅವರು ದಾಖಲಾಗಿದ್ದು
He is not fit ಅಂತ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ?
ಅಲ್ಲ ಒಂದ್ ನಿಮಿಷ,
ಕರಗ ಹೊರಲು ವಿಫಲರಾಗಿ
ವಿಫಲರಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
ಯಾಕೆ ವಿಫಲರಾಗಿರುತ್ತಾರೆ?
he cannot carry.
ಯಾಕೆ ವಿಫಲರಾಗಿರುತ್ತಾರೆ?
ಹಾ,
Where is the
ಅಲ್ಲ,
reason? ವಿಫಲತೆಗೆ ಕಾರಣ ಏನು?
In fact,
This is the problem with you, in the sense with your Tahsildar. ಯಾವುದನ್ನು ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿ ಬರೆಯೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. Everything you keep it vague, generate litigation.
I wanted to say this. The scope of inquiry which was remanded to the Tahsildar was only to find out the right person in the hereditary lineage.
Correct.
They have to, it's very simple. Where is any jurisdiction for the Tahsildar to say beyond the orders? No, it's not once. Division bench referred the matter back. Again, the order was passed by the Tahsildar. We came before this honorable court. This honorable court very specifically said, you are required to follow the division bench directions. Civil court has already decided the matter. Tahsildar, how does he get the jurisdiction to say a person not in the lineage of this hereditary archaks will be taking karga? No, is he not defying the age-old customs, traditions? He is
No,
actually
he
defying
is-
the
he is
faith.
not in the lineage.
He is not in the lineage.
That is an admitted fact.
Yes, he cannot
My
come
lord,
here and argue
so-
the matter
my lord,
against us.
So far as. my
One
lord-
minute.
I am
Are you,
not-
1 minute, are you in the lineage?
No, no. My lord, so far as, my lord, the very same petitioner herein has filed a suit for the relief of declaration in the year 2010. I filed along with my counter. My lord, for the relief of declaration to declare that, my lord, he is the hereditary architect. When he is not the hereditary architect, my lord, where is the question of filing the suit?
What happened to the suit?
That he withdraw that suit.
All right, Amala.
And apart from that, my lord, at the first